Good evening, everyone. This is Meg here, just to tell you a little bit about Poll Everywhere. So, Poll Everywhere is a really cool live interactive audience participation software that you can use online. So, if you want to sign up for this, all you have to do is click sign up. You're going to want to have a presenting because that allows you to make all of the different surveys, polls, whatever you want to make for this, which we'll get into a little bit later. All you need to have to put in for this is your first name, last name, email, a password, and a phone number. So since I already have an account, I'm just going to back out. I'm going to quickly log in here. And as you can see, when you log in, you can see that it comes up to a site. You can see I've used this once before. I used it in my last class. But to create your polls, all you need to do is click the Create button, and it'll bring you to a screen that looks kind of like this, which has a bunch of different options for what you can do. So, one of them that I use pretty often in my class is multiple choice. Pretty simple, kind of reminds me of a Kahoot or a Quizzes or pretty much any other site where you're going on and having people answer questions. All you need to do is you need to write in your question up here in the top, and then as many answers as you want down here. There's no real limit to how many you have, and for the one that you want to be correct, all you need to do is click the little checkbox over here. Multiple answers can be correct. Another one that I really enjoy, and after I get through talking a little bit about each of them, is the word cloud. So all you have to do for a word cloud is ask a question on the top, and then participants will typically put in one-word answers, and it will make a really cool word cloud, where basically the larger words are words that are said more often in responses, and the smaller words are ones that are said least often. It's kind of cool to see how the words kind of level out. For a Q&A, basically you are adding in a title, which is a topic that they're going to study, and people will ask questions and people will be able to reply answers. It's kind of almost like a chat function that is focused within a title, within a question. This one I haven't had a chance to use yet, but it kind of looks really cool. So essentially, you're going to be on your phone or you're on your computer, and what'll pop up is a question that'll be listed in the title screen, and then you can pick an image that you want to upload. So you can have a map of the world or a map of the US or a graph, or I really like the science ones because I'm a science teacher. I have periodic table, there's body systems, there's maps of constellations and stars. That you can have people click anywhere on the image to record their responses, and it'll show up on the screen specifically what they look like. For the survey section, you can ask survey questions and people can answer. Open-ended, you can write a topic, people can put in answers, and people can vote for those answers. And there are many more that I'm not even going to go into, but there are a bunch of different applications for each of these. Now, really quick, I want to run back just to show you a little bit about what would show up on the screen. This is a word cloud that I did for my last class where I had to teach an online class. And for my online class, I was talking about matter and energy. And basically what I did was I popped this up on my screen and students could see it. And it talked about listing one-word responses for what is matter and what are keywords that related to matter. And you can see some of the largest words, liquid, gas, solid, were the ones that came up most often. You can see different was up there pretty often. And then a bunch of smaller words came up as well. One of the drawbacks to having a free account is that it limits the number of times that people can comment on it. So I can only have 40 participants total. Thank you for listening.